So recently in Scrap Mechanic, we've gotten an update that adds in these new different heads. They're supposed to be heads from robots. That's what the little description says. They're kind of just like note blocks from Minecraft, kind of, sort of. Except you kind of have to set them up a different way in Scrap Mechanic because obviously we don't have redstone. So I have one little system set up over here, and I've already gone through a couple different designs that didn't work, like a card design, whatever you want to call this, and this one. This one seems to work the best, and I've gotten it to work a lot better over here. So really, it's actually kind of simple. You set up a little plus sign like this, set up sensors on each corner, and these will be set up. The way I have them set them up is this is 1, 2, 3, 4, as far as like a measure in a song goes. Like 4 times a song, you have 4 beats per measure, and this is the 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is the snare, I think. It's set up to play on 2 and 4. It's a hi-hat playing on 2 and 4, and this is just a little some glitch thing that plays on 4. Just a little glitch sound right here, or sound, one of the two. So this one I just have set up on a continuous loop from the controller. They're all playing 360 at that speed. This one over here is controlling these heads. They're set up to play, again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they're all synced and going over these, and you can see you get a really big spider web really, really fast doing this. So what ends up happening is once it loops back around, this one plays, and then it sends off the next one, and this one goes, and this one goes, and then it loops back around. As opposed to this one, it's just there's a first row of things. There are bearing settings you just set up to continuously go. This one is 4 different ones, but after it finishes the 4th one, it just starts back over. So that's really it. Not that complicated. Kind of simple to do. I'll show you right here. This is how you can build one. Little plus, 5 long and 2 out the side from the center. So it needs to be 5 long. Build up 1 block here. Set your bearing on there. So your sensor's upright. And then what I do, you don't have to do this, but you can turn off the sound on these things, just so you don't have that constant sensor sound in the background always going off while you're trying to make a song. You can do that. And then what you want to do is decide which one of these you want to be beat 1. Whichever one of these is beat 1, let's say I want to use this one for beat 1, you want to start your arm over here. Because if you start your arm on this one, then once you send off the arm and push the button to go, this button for this sensor right here has already been activated, and it'll just simply move off of it, won't make a sound, and it'll start on 2. So you want your arm to be on 4, that way it'll move off of 4, not make a sound when it comes off of 4, and then it'll actually start on 1. And then the way you sync these things up is pretty easy. I'm not going to shut off the drums, percussion. So if you're a music guy, it's really easy to sync these things up. You just kind of listen for whenever you want the drums to come in, and you just push the button right then and there. So I'm going to go ahead and turn up the audio here so you guys can hear the song. And then I'm going to add in the drums when I want to add them in. And of course, you can sync these things up manually, or what you could have done is just off this one controller, you could be running the drums and Alright, so you could have from this controller the drums and this normal song coming from it, and then you just turn it all on and off with one switch. you have 4 different heads. You have this one is bass, this is percussion. These are kind of like a high-pitched chirp thing, and this is more of like a 8-bit sounding kind of thing. I think the description said chirp. Creative mechanics could probably find a way to make music. Blip, that's what I said. So this is what I've come up with on how to make the song, because you can't really just, like, we don't have any kind of redstone, so you can't just set it up on a repeater and a timer. So this is the best thing that I've come up with personally. There's probably other people that are coming up with a better, more compact way of doing this. Oh, well, I guess one thing I can do, let me shut these off and I'll let you hear the other ones. So this is the percussion. You have different ranges of kicks, snares, hi-hat, glitch sounds, and miscellaneous sounds. Of course, you can get on your own Scrap Mechanic World and listen to this, but I'll play some of these for you. Let me get out the heads. Here. Sure. Alright. And they all make different kind of faces when you line them up, or when you push a button that's connected to them. Button. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. So on here you have different pitches. It ranges all the way from a low C, and it covers 2 octaves all the way up to the next, or 2 octaves up C. So you have different ranges, all kinds of different notes in between. Come on. And then, of course, you have your drums. The yellow has your drums, or percussion is really what it says. You have your bass drums, snares, hi-hats, glitch sounding stuff, miscellaneous, whatever you want to call that. This is I don't know what it looks like. It kind of reminds me of the red bird from Angry Birds for some reason. But you have this. So you have that, and then you have this one. So yeah, of course you can use it for buttons, and this is what this one looks like when it lights up. This one really reminds me of a bird for some reason. Yeah, that sounds horrifying. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah.